BCS IT User Level 1 Spreadsheets using Excel 2007. Getting started. Click the Start button, then click All Programs. Scroll to the Microsoft Office folder, click on this, and then click on Microsoft Office Excel 2007 to open. You will get something that looks like this. Opening a workbook stored in a particular folder, either press Ctrl+O, which is the keyboard shortcut, to open an existing file, or click on the Office button displayed at the top left-hand corner within the Excel ribbon. Then click on Open. Find the folder that your documents are saved in. You will get something that looks like this. Then scroll to the folder we're actually using during the course, which is L1 Spreadsheets. Highlight this and then click Open. Once we have opened the L1 Spreadsheets folder, you will see that there are all the files contained in it. The first file we are going to open is called First Look. Find this within the file list and click on it, and then click Open. Once the program has opened, you will actually see the contents of your First Look document, and you will see on here that there are different elements visible on it. As you can see from your screen, an Excel workbook can actually include lots of different items apart from just numbers. Notice that there are words, region and sales here. Then you've got north, south, east and west. There are numbers, we have pictures, and we also have a graph. Understanding spreadsheet components and their layout, it is important to note that in most cases the word spreadsheets and workbooks mean the same thing. You need to understand the following terms: cells, rows, columns, worksheets and workbooks. First thing we're going to look at is cells. I'm just going to click on a cell which is now highlighted in black. A cell is an individual box on your worksheet grid which contains an item of data such as a number or text. For the instance, the word north is contained in a cell, whilst other cells contain south, east and west. When a cell is highlighted, it is known as an active cell. If we click on the cell that has the word sales in it, this is now the active cell. It has a reference which is C3, which is shown here in the ribbon. You will notice also that C3 is displayed in the name box, and the contents of the cell is displayed in the formula bar with the word sales. In order for you to add data to your cells, you must click on a cell to make it active. If you don't do this, you will not be able to enter any information. We are now going to look at the rows. Rows are indicated by numbers. As we can see, they're going from 1 through to 30 on this screen. If you click on a row, you'll notice that it becomes highlighted. This means that this row is now active. We will now look at columns. Columns are indicated by alphabets running from A to T on this screen, and if we now click on C, You'll notice that we have now activated that actual column and there's a black line around it. If we now look at the bottom left of our screen, we're going to have a look at the worksheets and workbooks. I just click on the first one, it says Sheet 1. This is displaying our region and sales with the picture of the computer and a sales chart. If I now click on Sheet 2, you see that there is now a new page, and then again on Sheet 3, which also shows a new page. We're now going to click on Sheet 1 to make that the active spreadsheet. To close a workbook, closing a workbook, we can click on the Office button at the top left and then select Close. Alternatively, you can hold the Control key down and press F4 and this will close your document as well. Once you have closed your document, your screen will now look like this. Exiting Excel, we go to the Office button and we click on Exit. Alternatively, you can press Alt and F4. I'll just close Exit in the standard way. Ways of inputting data. You can input data in different ways, either using a keyboard, voice recognition, a touch screen, a stylus, or any other way that you use. Now, you may be using a braille reader or something like that, and you can actually use that to input information into your Excel spreadsheet. You must remember that when you're putting the information into your spreadsheet, it must be entered accurately and efficiently. In all cases, visually check the accuracy of the data once you have put it in. If you're using formulas and functions, it is especially important that you check these have been entered correctly and that the results displayed actually make sense. We are going to restart the Excel program. So we go to Start, All Programs, scroll down to Microsoft Office and open Microsoft Excel from the program. And I'm going to open my recent document, and you'll notice that First Look is already listed there. So I now click on that. I'm now going to open a new Word document. So I go to my Start button at the top and I go to Open, and I'm going to find my actual folder called L1 Spreadsheets. Open this, and I'm going to find a document called Entering Text and Numbers. So I click on this and click Open. You'll see that we have a blank spreadsheet document. I'd like you to click on cell B2 and type in the word region and then press the Enter key. This will automatically drop me down to the next cell within the worksheet. The active cell is now B3 and I'd like you to type in the word North. Press Enter again and then type in the word South. Press Enter again, type in the word East and press Enter again and type in the word West and press Enter. Your screen will now look like this. Click on cell C2 and type in the word Sales and press Enter. Then the number 10488, press Enter. then 11973 and press enter, then 13841 and press enter, and then 16284 and press enter, and you will now have a screen that looks like this. I'd like you now to click on cell B7 and type in the word total and press the enter key. You will need to now click on the cell next to the word total, which is C7, and I'd like you to click on the formula tab, which is at the top on your ribbon, and then I'd like you to click on the word Autosum. We click on that and we will now get something like this, and we're going to press the enter key. Once you have pressed the enter key, you will notice that the column of numbers have been added up automatically. You have now used your first function with Excel. You will notice that when you type in things, certain items are actually aligned by default. You'll notice that any text is aligned to the left and any numbers are aligned to the right. Exiting Excel and saving your data at the same time, hold down your Alt key and press F4 and you will see a box that will come up, and it will ask you, do you want to save the changes you made to entering text and numbers Excel? And in this case we're actually going to click on the yes button. Saving a workbook to a particular folder. Going to start the Excel program again. And we're going to open a workbook called Sales This Year. So we go to our Office button, Open, go to the folder or drive that your L1 Spreadsheets is saved in, open this and find Sales This Year. Click on that and then open it. We will now save the workbook in a different folder and also save the workbook using a different file name. In order to be able to specify a new file name and a new storage location, you need to click the Office button and select Save As command. So we go to top left and we choose Save As. We then choose our actual folder that we need to look for. So in this case, we're going to save this as an Excel workbook. Click on that. And we're going to go to our location where we're going to save this. So in my case, it's the D drive. I look for my L1 Spreadsheets folder. Click to open this. And I have a folder called Sales Figures, so I click to open this, and I'm going to change the name of this file. I'm going to change this to Sales Last Year. And then click Save. You'll notice that the document now has in the actual title bar Sales Last Year. We're now going to close this document by clicking on Alt F4.